Well, today, as you guys know, I had an offer in Indiana. It was the opportunity to move back, and I rejected it this morning. I know a lot of you might be saying, like, why would you do that? I went over the finances, and logically, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, I think there's definitely one thing that people have to understand is that if you're young, the more money, the better. If you can save, even better. Obviously, we all have these different types of habits of spending. Mine just so happens to be on cars mostly, and then sometimes tech. But what I've come into conclusion of, what I've come into conclusion is that it's probably the smartest and the best decision I could have done. The position wasn't anything special. I mean, they could have found somebody like that any day, anytime. Like, it wasn't paying a crap load of money, which you guys saw. It's $23 an hour. I would much rather feel confident enough to be like, oh my God, like, let me move because I know there's so much more money available there. But there wasn't. There's also a fact of, since I do side hustles. Well, side hustles, you do have to spend money to make money, right? I would feel much more confident staying in the position I have, where I have a couple $1,000s to experiment with to make more money versus only having, say, let's just give a range of between $200 and $500 to experiment with. It's a big difference. I mean, think about it. Would you rather move out on your own, have the freedom, have all this stuff, have your friends, have the same job, lower pay, a little bit more money, and experiment, but then that experiment fails, now you're out this money, now you have extra stuff, what do you do with it? Versus having next to no bills, furthering yourself and improving yourself consistently, may not have a whole bunch of friends or family around, but at least you have the money to go out and do stuff. I mean, you have the money to go spend, to experiment, to make more money, and if that fails, oh well, you still have enough leverage to then portray yourself. So, I'm just, most of these videos, I'm just trying to explain to myself that I had made the right decision, and, if you guys have been watching these videos, I kind of also do the fact of, if you're relating to this, it's awesome. I don't think, one thing that I've learned, actually, is that when you make YouTube videos, especially, I have a main channel that has a couple thousand on it. I've had brand deals, I've had sponsorships, luckily they haven't been much, but like, it gives you a real view of the real world, right? Not every sponsorship, not every brand deal is good. You reject some of them because of if it clashes with your brand in the wrong way, or maybe, you just want the best for your people. So, for instance, I had one that was a triathlon company, and I was very lucky to get it, and I got it for a video, and that was it. But at the time, I was still doing tech stuff. How does that translate? The same difference here. It's like, may not be creativity in that sense. It just, sorry guys, I overthink a lot. I think I'm just really glad that I didn't put myself in that type of position. I think another good thing is to have friends and family that you can talk to make these decisions, because there's one thing about moving to a different state where you don't know anybody and you don't have an opportunity because you're in a shit show. But there's also another difference where you move to another state where you have family, but with slight opportunity. Long story short, don't take every opportunity that comes to your way. Think it through before you express yourself and get it, because it's not always the best opportunity. The way that I think about it is that, like this. I don't know how many of you watch basketball. I don't personally, but I love the way LeBron was raised up. he had, I think, what was it, a deal with Reebok that was for like 10 million, I think it was, when he first started. But he rejected that because he really wanted the Nike deal. And that Nike deal was astronomically better. So he rejected the first one of a big lump sum of money to then go with the one that he wanted to then explode his life. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, think everything through. Make sure it's going to benefit you in the best way possible. And if it doesn't, then there's no point to it. So it sucks that I am not moving back to Indiana anytime soon, but I think it's probably it is the best bet for me right now, because also the economy is not doing well. And we can all blame somebody, you know. But I'm not gonna get into that part. It's just annoying. It's like you as a person can't do anything about it. It's kind of stupid. Well, this is real life stuff. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We surpassed 100 subscribers. That's awesome. In 2.5 months' time, it's awesome. And I think, again, the basis of these videos, I'm just happy to share.